yesterday, but President Trump still going off, tweeting, "Can you believe that the disrespect for our country, our flag, our anthem continues without penalty to the players? The commissioner has lost control of the Hemingway League. Players are the boss." Reaction now from former Super Bowl champ Burgess Owens. Burgess, well, you had one person kneeling, but of course anyone is still in the NFL can still kneel before these games and during the national anthem, and that still has a lot of people outraged.
It does, Charles, and it's really sad. I was just talking to a friend earlier. I mean, how do you destroy a brand like the NFL, an institution like the NFL that we've all grown up with, and just have been a place we go to just to relax and get away from it all? And I think this has to do a little bit with the leadership. We need to start teaching our free enterprise system again. We have a president who built empires. He understands what it is to have a vision. He understands what it is to take risks. But we have these corporations being run by people who just have no clue about it. They go to college, they come out and they work the system. They don't understand the vision of how to protect a brand. And right now we have a president who says very simply, he does not care about the employees. It's about the leadership to make sure that this brand is protected. Then we have unfortunately, in the NFL, those who care too much about the employees, young 20-year-old men that, I mean, listen, I was one of them one time, and I didn't grow up until after football and after failure of business. You really understand what the real world is all about. So you don't let 20-year-olds control your brand. And unfortunately, that's what's happened today, and we have to get it back. If they're ever going to get back I guess, the confidence that we all had to take a look at the game and enjoy ourselves.
Sure. I mean, you used the word brand several times there, and I would suspect many people thought up until recently football was branding itself as America's game, sort of supplanting, if you will, baseball as the national pastime, the big ratings for the world, for the Super Bowl and things like that. And this certainly has taken them back tremendously. But I would say that these owners independently are brilliant business people most of the time, and they understand what's at risk here. Now, most of them aren't speaking out. Jerry Jones is the only one. What do they have to do? What kind of tough decisions are they going to have to make in the offseason to find a way to accommodate, if they would like, First Amendment rights, but also their rights as the owners, trying to protect the very brand that's now starting to lose a lot of integrity that it built over decades?
Well, it comes down to this. Every business, no matter, in particular as they grow bigger, there comes a point of humbling in which you have to really look at what you're doing and make sure you're still tuned in with your base. They have to do, very simply, set parameters to make sure that everyone who sits on that field knows what they're supposed to do. And the last thing they do is they do not respect the one thing that our country stands for, and one thing we can all agree, most of us can agree, that should never be demeaned. So they need to sit down and decide how valuable it is to be patriotic, how important it is to have a vision of what they want their brand to be, and then to have the courage to stand up to the unions and let these kids know, these young people, listen, do your thing, get your money, make a difference, but not during this particular time. And do not have these young men hiding in the locker room. That's the last thing we need to have. Stand proudly on the sideline with your hand over your heart, or just stand, and then move on and play the game and make the income, and then make the difference in communities we need to make the difference in.
So the big question now